Art Fiasco by Fiona Veitch Smith, published by Laing Hudson, and this is a cosy murder mystery that is set in the 1920s in Newcastle upon Tyne. This is number 5 in the Poppy Denby Investigates series, and I don't think you need to read the other 4. I haven't read them, but I could just, walk straight into the plot and the storyline without any problem, not knowing really any of the characters. But of course there's Poppy. She's on her way up from London to stay with her Aunt Dot, to go on to Northumberland to celebrate a birthday with her father. Now, Dot is hosting Agnes Robson, who is an avant-garde artist. She has a little bit of history. She comes from Ashington Colliery, and when she was training to be an artist and being taught by somebody quite famous, he soon turned up dead. They had been having kind of a little fling, and she was underage. So there is kind of like a whiff of something not quite right going on, and it's kind of stuck with her. People still think that maybe she was wrapped up in his death. The day of Agnes's art show dawns, and it is to be held at the Laing Art Gallery, which of course you can visit today in Newcastle upon Tyne. And she is doing the rounds, meeting the reporters. There's still a bit of a harking back to what happened in her childhood. And then Poppy overhears her in the cupola having a bit of an argument, or at least there were raised voices. And then she plummets to her death. Did she fall, or was she killed? So there are plenty of threads for sleuthing Poppy Denby to pull together. She is of course also a journalist, and therefore she has quite a good nose to know where to look for, what is going on, and to see the truth where it lies. I think what this author does really well is her research of era and location. Newcastle upon Tyne in the 1920s comes beautifully to life. There's the Scala Cinema in Chillingham Road, there's of course the Laing Art Gallery, there's the Theatre Royal. And she populates her novel with, very authentic, quite colourful characters that really bring the story to life. There are also issues about Newcastle, where it was in post-World War I, and how things were beginning to slide, coal industry, shipping, etc., etc. All had their heyday, but there is still a very thriving arts culture, middle class, working class, a lot of poverty, but Poppy kind of finds her way through that. So I think if you want to sort of find out a bit more about the 1920s and revisit Newcastle footsteps, historical footsteps past, then I think The Art Fiasco by Fiona Veitch Smith is a good one to pick up. Enjoy.